Hi, everyone. Good to see you all again. I'm just going to be sharing just some short updates from some of the documentation, onboarding in Sandbox. Bit of work. I don't think we're really calling a work stream anymore. There's not too much. This is kind of a loose collection of people working on bits and pieces here and there. I think the main thing to share in this update is just around the documentation updates. So we had our technical writer Uduak with us earlier this year for about 6 months or so. And he helped us restructure our documentation and format with a new format, get us into a new ViewPress site, and then also help us kind of rearrange and set the framework up so that when we have new documentation, it has a better place to go to fit in with our general docs.moduloop.io. So I'll leave you to click on this link and test it out, and let us know if there's things that you think need improvement. I think docs is like an endless moving target, and so just kind of as a quick update of this, the bulk of the migration is done. We've got the new format, the structure, the new style, but documentation requires the whole community. They say it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a community to write good documentation. Maybe, I don't know if that's really what they say, but it's also a great way if you're someone who's wanting to get involved and contribute to Moduloop. Documentation is a great way to get involved because it's hard to break things. And you also get to learn a lot about technology or learn about different aspects of the community while you're writing it. So we do have this docs label on the Moduloop project where we have some open tickets and backlog items that are ready to be looked at. So there's still a few changes we're making and fixes around the automated releases and structure and making sure the technical documentation is all working nicely. So that's documentation. On the Sandbox side, there wasn't, in the previous PI 15, we had a big push on the Sandbox. And this PI, there hasn't really been too much. We've added some HTTPS support, kind of just going back and ticking boxes that we knew we'd have to improve and tidy up. It added some or improved our automated daily tests, which run and let us know if broken, and also help us to make sure that our tutorials actually work. And most of the time they do, but we still get questions here and there or issues people run into. And additionally, we've had plenty of inquiries from different community members who want to, who are using the Sandbox, run into issues or want some help getting started, or maybe they have a custom request around their own infrastructure and how to integrate with the Sandbox. So we've just been supporting community members in that way as well. And well, that is it. I actually don't have anything else to talk about. I think, yeah, I guess we can just kind of open this up for a discussion if people want to ask any questions or have any other thoughts. Like I said, this PI hasn't been as full on in terms of our effort, but the main focus has been on documentation. So yeah, thank you, everyone. Nice, short and quick.
Hey, Lewis, thank you. I have a quick question around the migration from GitBooks to ViewPress. I think we've talked about it before, and it was a bit of a lower priority given the work needed to do this. But it would be helpful if we had an edit this page link on the documentation itself. This is a great way for somebody who's reading it and just stumbles on a typo, or if they find something that is confusing or misleading, they have an ability then to generate a pull request directly from the page by just making some edits. And by editing that page, it would be awesome to be able to do that. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. There's a few quirks with it in that it will take you to editing the old. We now keep the previous versions in Git as well, so that you can kind of navigate between them easily. So it's there. I'll actually take you to a previous page, and I need to. I think if I go to master and then edit. Oh no, there it goes. Oh, then there it is. That's fine. Yeah. So that will go to the latest one.
So if you were to pick up a random page in the documentation set, would that link be available on pretty much any page? Oh, there it is at the bottom.
Yeah.
This page on GitHub.
Yeah.
See, this is excellent. So if somebody does make the change, they can edit this, they can preview it. They're making the changes directly in the GitHub. When they're finished with that, they'll have the ability to oh, I see. So branch and commit. Yep.
Yeah, you can do. This will fail unless you're an administrator, which I am.
Of course.
But then, yeah, it'll let you make a new branch and propose. So if I wanted to change USSD to USSB, propose the changes, and then you'll see it will automatically make a patch, and then it will have the pull request here, which I can then create, which I won't because it's not a very good change.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And then that, of course, will trigger the normal tests, which will include the CLA check and et cetera. So it's all part of our normal workflows then at that point.
Yeah.
The reach goal, I guess, for this is the ability to structure those into groups of changes, but that's not really the purpose of it anyway. It's to edit a single page when you see something's not right and you want to make a quick patch. This is excellent. So hopefully people will take advantage of this and read through the doc. And when you find something that you either know to be wrong or something where you believe it could be improved, that would be awesome. How should we handle comments where you really want to generate an issue with the doc because you're not sure what the answer is, but you know something needs work? How would you like people to capture that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it could either be in a proposed pull request, and you can make like a draft pull request, for example, which kind of tells people, hey, this is just, can you please check my maths, or see what you think of this, or it's just open an issue with the docs tag, just a normal issue workflow.
Great. Well, thank you for this. And by the way, it's super fast for anybody who hasn't looked at it yet. It's really fast and smooth. The scrolling, the jumping around, the links, everything looks really good. So I'm very impressed by the conversion. It went really well, and it's very professional. So thank you for all the effort that went into that.
Yeah, definitely. There's a bit of tidying we need to do on the technical stuff. But yeah, because it is a static renderer, although I guess GitBooks was a static renderer as well. I don't know, but yeah, I think actually it's probably because we've got it behind a CDN now. We're using cloud.
Oh, there we go.
And so, which is great for browsing, but hard for debugging because you might get old images or things don't update when you think they should, and then it just takes a while for the caches to refresh.